Yeah, I think that our team has been amazing and they've done such a good job of just like they always have really high spirits coming into practice. So I don't feel like we've done anything special. It's just like they're so excited to be able to practice, be able to train. You know, when I applied for this job, I applied for it because I felt like this was a place where there was a lot of great things, but one of the reasons was I want to be at a place where I feel like we could win and we can compete for national championships. And I do feel like that here.
We're definitely a young team, only having one senior, but I think we've adjusted to it so well. We've really meshed during the practices very quickly because we know that we kind of have to with this stop and go, not really sure when we're able to practice. I think we'd look great. I think we'd look much better than we did last season. And the first years have definitely shown that they can stick with us, stick with this conference, and they've just brought a lot to our team.
A run here. This is Lux. Lux shoots and scores! Upper corner. 1-1.
We already, like, we're building that type of environment where I always say to them, like, if the first years can come in and they're already comfortable, they're going to play at their best, which means we're ready for the first game.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I got very close with the first years over their overnights last year and made sure to keep in contact with them a lot, like to make sure questions were answered, etc. So I was constantly in contact with them to make sure they were comfortable with where they stood. I think that my team is very much so taking this as an opportunity to focus, very focused on practice, and every practice is an opportunity just to be thankful that we're there and to try to get better.
When we do get back into it, we're so excited to get training and practicing again that it makes the practices that much better. We're like really excited to put in the work, get better as a team. So I think it's honestly benefited us in the end because I think we've had more successful practices because of it.
I mean, they come in like to every practice, like training really hard. Like I will say, and I think I overheard Molly before, but I will say that I feel like they all come into practice like really ready to compete. Like it doesn't feel that different to me than how they practiced last year when we had games, which is really nice that they're that motivated.
The shot and score! On the flurry in front, and the Phantoms with the win in overtime.
This facility, I mean, looking around, it's really somewhat what drew me to Trinity in the first place. I mean, for me, finding the right fit and the right people was the most important, but having this field is actually unreal. It's definitely the best field in the NESCAC. I'm biased, but I think it's like the best field ever. And our facilities, it's very cool. We have the chapel behind us, and just to be able to like dream about playing on a Saturday game with having football playing behind us and field hockey on the other field, like that's what I'm looking forward to.
My college coach was like, you need to get on campus, you need to experience it, and that's what really solidified my decision. I visited the campus twice. I got to see what the student life was like, what the athletic life was like, and kind of see it all to come together. And that's what sold it, being in an urban environment while also having your close campus, all the opportunities that you have in Hartford, great places to go in West Hartford, the amazing environment we have on campus, that kind of all just sold it for me.